let's take the score and let's start to reorchestrate a little bit. Tell me, what would you like to do with the cello part? Would you like to give it to the cellos, but to a cello section? Perhaps a cello section with a bassoon or with any kind of instrument? What do you think?
I think it's so interesting to prove with the cello section.
Okay, cello section. Here comes another thing because I have to show you everything that is available in the studio series of Vienna Symphonic Library, because you don't have but just one cello section. We have the studio solo strings. So those are all the 2 violins, 1 viola, 2 cellos, and 1 double bass, like the first chairs. Then we have the chamber strings. So this is the small ensemble, more or less the size of your orchestra. Then we have the orchestral strings, which is more a regular size of a string section. And then at the end, we have the appassionata strings, where this is a big, lush section. Tell me, my friend, now that you want your cello section, okay, fair enough, please choose the size.
Maybe we can try with the third, not with the very big orchestra.
The biggest, the appassionata.
Yeah, we can try.
I will just record the first note, like the 8th note, ta, 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 and then I will double all the attacks. So I think that will be more efficient in terms of recording.
Yeah.
So let's get started. That will be easier to play. To use your Synchron Stage Reverb with your studio series in an even simpler way, there is a very cool new feature that has been implemented in the Synchron player. Just go to the Preferences, then to Engine, and then at the bottom you see your new option, Load Studio Series without Reverb. Now, what we need is to make all the attacks double, because it's taka 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 taka.
Yes.
Tak, tak, tak. A basic trick. Ha ha ha! And now we have all double bows. And the thing that we want also is taka 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 taka. The second one is not as strong as the first one, right? So what we will do is to just lower the second one. Look, the second attacks are just being less. It should sound like this. What if we put our cellos with the Synchron Stage Reverb?
Great.
Right?
Fantastic.
I know, right? Now, you have your cellos. Would you like to double the line, for example, with some bassoon, but not in double attacks, just pop, 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 pop. We can use the bassoon to double the cello line.
Yeah.
And also, it goes well with the left hand of the piano because it has the same notes.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
It's a short note is beep, pop, pop, pop,
And I think it will work very great.
Perfect.
It brings a lot of timbre, right?
Looks nice.
Let's see how they sound in our Synchron Stage Reverb. Here, we don't have any bassoon preset, so let's just take the woodwind ones. But you can slightly change within the section. You see the color? You can slightly change the pan within the preset. Bassoons are a bit on the right. Let's just put them a bit on the right, just a little bit. Let's listen. Rogelio Grova in the Synchron Stage A. What do you think?
Synchron Stage is a fantastic product. This is great.
The fortissimo octaves of the violin, we can put some shiny brass, right?
Yeah,
so
shiny brass.
Let's take our shiny brasses, right? We have trumpet in Do, in Si bemol. 3 trumpets. We have a piccolo bass trumpet, cornet, flugelhorn. We have the Viennese horn, el corno vienés, la triple tromba. 4 horn players, 8 horn players.
Wow,
if you want
I
a
see.
big epic section.
Yeah.
We have the Wagner tuba, we have the alto trombones. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Alto trombone, tenor trombones, even a section of 3 players, bass trombone, cimbasso, contrabass trombone, contrabass tuba, everything that you could dream of. For the fortissimo, perhaps we could take 2 different trombones, one that does sol, and the other that does re, and this bum, bum.
Yeah.
Should we do them high or should we do them low?
Maybe altogether.
Okay. The 4 trombones all re sol, right?
I think it's so big sound. You ever see?
That would be big. But then let's take this even to the next step, because if you want 4 different trombones,
Yeah.
there's another thing that is called studio dimension brass. And here they've sampled all the
Wow.
4 players separately.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's do this, right?
Perfect.
I think we're good.
Great.
You have 4 different kind of sound. So it means like it sounds really like 4 separated trombones. Brass. Okay, so the trombones can be put here. Let's listen now to everything.
Great.
I knew you would like it.